Good evening, everyone. My name is Rob Rosello. I'm the executive director of R5 Productions and the director and playwright of this evening's performance of Cold Stun. Now, R5 Productions is an online theater group that was started in the summer of 2020 as a direct response to what I like to call the great pause in live entertainment. This was the unprecedented period in our history where theaters and performance venues, not just here in the United States, but around the world, sat dark and silent, again, for an unprecedented and historic amount of time. So it was during this period that we really quickly realized that there were still a lot of artists who had stories to tell and a lot of audiences who were looking to hear new stories. So Nancy Ridgway, Jim McIntosh, and I got together. We called some actor friends of ours who we'd worked with over the years, and we decided to put on our first production for R5, which was the legendary and iconic Time Machine by H.G. Wells. We got such a great response to that, both from the actors as well as the audiences, that R5 did 7 more shows that first season. And it was a nice mixture of pieces, original pieces by yours truly, another iconic H.G. Wells, War of the Worlds for Halloween that year, as well as some Broadway favorites like Other Desert Cities, God of Carnage, and the Pulitzer Prize-winning play Rabbit Hole. Now, Cold Stun was written in 2010. It was after several years that I lived on Cape Cod and worked up there and went up there visiting family and friends after I moved away. And I had always wanted to write a play set on Cape Cod. And it wasn't until years later that I decided to write Cold Stun, set against that natural phenomena when turtles do strand every fall. So the show went on to have a full stage production in 2019. And when we were looking to do our 3rd season, which we're in the middle of right now, I talked to Jim and Nancy and decided to serialize Cold Stun into 4 parts. And the play presented itself perfectly for that sort of dramatization. So tonight is the 3rd episode of Cold Stun. Next week will be the final climactic episode, and after which we'll have a talk back with Jim McIntosh, myself, and the 4 performers. So it is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you this evening the original music and sound design of Jim McIntosh and the vocal talents of Jackie Meisner, Ryan Henzies, and Sandra Hartman in my play, Cold Stun.
Previously on Cold Stun, Taylor Porter Smith arrives from California on the Outer Cape in late October 2010. She is there to participate in the annual turtle rescues that happen as a result of a natural phenomenon known as cold stun. Upon her chaotic arrival, she meets her host family, the Cooks. Randall Cook is the younger, conflicted son. His relentless soon-to-be ex-wife, Erin, and the family matriarch, Maribeth Cook, who has been mysteriously rendered unable to speak. But before Taylor and Randall prepare for their first turtle walk, the events of the previous night, the night before Taylor arrived, began to unfold and unravel as years of the Cook family secrets are laid bare by the light of a single lonely candle.
And I don't give a flying fuck if he's puking up both kidneys and what's left of his liver. You tell that low-life son of yours he better be here at 9 a.m. sharp to close up my cottages. This is Maribeth Cook. Have a blessed night. Danny? Hi, this is Maribeth Cook. Yes, from P-Town. It's a little after midnight here, but I know it's around, 9 p.m. in Seattle? Well, I wanted to call and wish you both a very happy anniversary. 5 years. Where does the time go? I know. Did you do anything special? Nice. None today, but I have 2 weddings tomorrow, one on the beach and one at a private home in the west end of town. Swanky, I know. Not as swanky as yours, I'm sure. I still talk about that one. Well, my best to you both, of course. Have a blessed night, sweetie. Good night.
What time is it?
Late.
I'll be back. Where's the candle?
Burnouts.
Do we have any more?
So I chucked it.
Why didn't you remind...
I did, a couple of times. But you just stared at me like a zombie and grunted, so I figured not my problem.
And we have no candles?
Nope.
None?
I think it's about time you grew up.
Do any of the cottages have candles?
You stay out of my cottages, you hear me? They're getting closed up tomorrow, and I don't want you fucking them up before tomorrow.
I bet there's candles in Vienna.
Ain't no reason to keep doing this.
There's always candles in Vienna.
He ain't never coming back.
I'll be right back.
Did you hear me? Your father, not coming back. Dead, long dead. You're wasting your time.
Did you shut the power off to the other cottages?
Did you do this with Erin in the house at Brewster?
I'll take the flashlight just in case.
Knowing you did the same thing in Erin's house.
It was my house, not hers.
You were married. It belonged to both of you.
The house was mine. The lease is in my name.
Then why'd she throw you out of your own house, huh? No answer? Your mother asked you a question, mister. Don't you dare light that damn citronella in here.
I'll pick up a nice scented candle for you tomorrow.
Do not light that shit in my house. It'll stink this place up to high heaven.
It's just for the night.
I'll blow it out.
But I do it every night.
I will blow it right out the second you're gone, I will.
I have to light it. Right here on the windowsill. We've been doing it for ever, just in case.
I'm warning you.
Don't.
Or you'll what? Hit me? I'd love to see that, little man. Is that why Erin tossed you on your ass? Did you hit her?
Of course not.
I wouldn't blame you if you did. That one could use a good whack now and then. Randall Charles Cook, so help me God, you light that candle and I will shatter this cell phone. I swear I will. Then how you gonna call to save your goddamn turtles?
Put it down.
Or you'll what? I warned you.
It's a religious symbol.
You want to talk to me about religion.
A light in the window.
And what church is that?
A candle is a beacon.
What church is that, huh? Your church?
For those lost at sea.
Come on, tell me, holy man, what's your church? St. Mattress of the Springs?
It's for the patron saint of sailors.
Randy Cook was no sailor. He was a dirt-poor Portuguese fisherman who was dumb enough to get swept out to sea.
Saint Nicholas. He's the patron saint of sailors.
Saint Nick? You mean Santa Claus? You're praying to Santa? Well, I hate to tell you, he ain't real. Thought we covered that when you were 11.
You broke my cell phone.
So why don't you light a candle and ask Santa for a new one? He ain't coming back. You know that. What kind of idiot jumps off his own boat to try and rescue a damn sea turtle stuck in his own fishing nets? How many times do I gotta tell you before it sinks into that thick skull of yours? Ain't never gonna come back. God, you are just like him, thick-headed and dumb. When I think about it, I could have saved a fortune on candles all these years if you would have listened to me. Ain't never coming back. A fortune, I tell you. You know, if you want to light a candle for someone, you might want to pick someone still around. Ever think of lighting one for me? Nope, course not. Why would you? Ungrateful little shit. And me, a cripple. I'm crippled, you know. Yeah, that's right, your crippled mother. You might want to light a candle for me sometime. It's when a part of someone dies that makes them a cripple, like a hand or leg that don't no longer work. But when another part of you dies, a part on the inside, that can make you a cripple too. I was crippled at 17 years old, a kid. Olympic trials. I could have gone for the gold. I could have won the gold. Me, little Maribeth Weaver from Quincy, Mass, going for the gold. Standing on the block, waiting to jump in the pool. It was a given, me going. They all knew it. The fans, the other girls at the pool, they all knew. This last time was just a formality. But when the gun went off, I didn't jump. Nope. Little Maribeth Weaver from Quincy, Mass just stood there. Stood on a block and didn't jump. Why? 'Cause I puked. Right in the pool. Gun goes off, I puke. Wasn't nerves. Nope, not me. Never nerves. Morning sickness. I knew it. My coach knew it. And my parents knew it. They were still cleaning chunks out of the water as my parents threw me in the car and drove my sorry ass right back to the Cape. They knew. My dad gave Randy Cook 10 seconds to make up his mind. Marry his knocked-up daughter or get his brains bashed in. So Randy Cook married me. Fucking wimp. Married me, the Olympic hopeful. Now a hopeless cripple. Yeah, a part of me died on the day. Yeah, a part of me died that day on the starter block. A part of my insides. And who's lighting candles for me, huh? No one. That's who. A cripple and no one cares. And a few months later, there you were, the two of you. So I was a mother and a cripple. What the hell? Randall, who turned the damn lights off?
I guess we'll have to light that candle after all. Unless you want to sit in the dark.
And where do you think you're going?
The beach. There's a nor'easter coming up the coast. I just might find the first turtle of the season tonight.
That's right. Just up and leave me alone in the dark.
The lights will come back on, eventually.
Didn't hear a fucking word I said, did you?
Every word.
You watch that mouth, you little shit.
You're gonna lecture me.
Your brother Charlie would kick your scrawny little ass if he heard you talk to me like this.
Charlie isn't here.
Your brother wouldn't stand for it.
Charlie Cook doesn't care about anyone but Charlie Cook.
I nearly died because of you.
Jesus Christmas.
Charlie was a joy.
Here we go.
Slipped right out of me.
How many times?
But you, a breech birth, they said, nearly
Ripped you
me
in
in two.
two.
You almost killed me.
Then you should have let me die. Nearly ripped you in two. Born but wasn't breathing. How many times have I heard it? You should have just let me die. Saved you all the trouble.
You're my little miracle, you know.
I should have died.
You came out and weren't breathing, and I screamed at them, me bleeding all over the place. I screamed at those doctors and nurses. You saved my baby. You forget about me, but you save his little life. I wasn't gonna up and die in that delivery room. I had to make sure you were okay.
But you almost did. You almost died.
And they listened to me. They saved you, got you breathing.
It would have been all my fault.
Randall Charles Cook, you shut your mouth. A miracle. And once they got you breathing, I made them give you to me, so I could see with my own two eyes that you were okay. I held you before I held Charlie, and I said it right then and there. I called you my little miracle, 'cause that's what you are, my little miracle.
I'm the dumb one.
Says who?
I stuck around.
You're not dumb.
Never know when to go.
Loyal, that's what you are, loyal.
Didn't know when to leave Aaron.
That first wife of yours, she's a piece of work.
I wish you wouldn't call her that. She's still my wife.
For now. But you stuck it out as long as you could. Why? 'Cause you're loyal.
I should have left when Charlie left.
Then who'd be left to take care of me? Charlie's a quitter, not you. You're a fighter. My little miracle.
But what if I did?
Did what?
Left.
And where would you go?
I am a grown man.
You moved out once.
I can't live at home forever.
Moved out to move in with her, and we all know how that turned out.
I got a life to lead too, you know.
A life to lead? A life to lead? And what life is that?
I think it's time.
Please, by all means.
I'm nearly 40 years old.
Tell me about this life of yours.
I have a chance.
'Cause from where I'm sitting, this life you got.
A chance for a job.
This life is 'cause of me.
It's a really cool job.
'Cause I fought for you.
But it's not on the Cape.
I'm all ears.
And I really want it.
Come on.
Once in a lifetime chance.
I'm all ears.
Well, for me, anyway.
Come on, you selfish bastard. What job is so important you want to abandon your mother, huh? I'm dying of suspense now. What's this amazing job you got? Who's banging down the door to take you?
It's in Florida.
Florida?
A job at Epcot.
You think you're going... You want to leave me?
It's Epcot. How cool is that? Disney World. Bill from the Wildlife Sanctuary knows a guy down there. He put in the good word for me. It's a really cool job. I'd work with the turtles down there, helping rehab the turtles they send down there. Because I know so much up here. I mean, it's an assistant kind of job, but they can get me more work helping out with the other animals too. But it's a really cool job, and I could send you some money each month.
Oh, how nice for you.
It's crazy. I know.
How fucking generous of you.
I got it all figured out.
I bet you do. I bet you thought of everything.
I haven't said yes.
Go ahead. Don't let me stop you.
I knew you'd be mad.
Oh, who gives a flying fuck about Maribeth? Your father didn't. Left me with 2 kids. Then Charlie just up and leaves in the middle of the night. And now, after I welcomed you home when that bitch of a wife tossed you on your ass, this is how you thank me?
This is not about you.
Go, please.
I knew you'd do this.
I mean it. Go. Get the fuck out. Go. Go to Florida. Epcot. Now you want to go splash around with Mickey Mouse for a living. Well, good riddance. I thought you were different. I thought you were better than Charlie.
I am.
You are not.
He snuck out in the middle of the night, never called. You have no idea where he is.
Don't care either.
And here I am, trying to be an adult about it.
Huh.
I try and tell you some good news, and you go crazy on me.
I ain't the crazy one. God damn, you are just like your old man.
Dad died.
He up and died, yeah, left me stranded.
It was an accident.
Yeah, and so were you.
Knock, knock.
I just washed these floors. I don't want that $2 whore mucking 'em up.
Oh, don't you try and sweet talk me, Maribeth Cook. Hey, why the lights out?
Power's out.
Randall? Is that you?
Who else?
What are you doing here?
I live here. Remember?
You threw him out, like I'm gonna toss you out on your sorry ass in about 2 seconds.
Are you gonna let her talk to me like that? And why are the lights out again?
The power's out. Why are you...
Forget to pay the bill again?
No.
Why, you little... Did you throw the circuit breaker on me?
No.
You little shit. You got me, always did. I should have known. I'm off to bed. He's a lot nicer than me. I would have tossed you out on your fat ass in a heartbeat. He didn't deserve what you did to him.
Just like old times. And let there be light.
Okay, so maybe I did throw the circuit breaker.
Yeah, that old trick again?
Worked with you every time.
Yeah, a lot of stuff worked with me every time.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by and say hey. So, hey,
Where were you?
the usual.
The classy squealing pig?
Oh, I hate that shithole.
Or the Governor Bradford?
I hate that shithole more.
Why? You miss your karaoke buddy?
I'm missing you.
I gotta go.
Is it that time again? Is it already turtle time in Old Cape Cod? I miss you.
Good night, Aaron.
You run along. Miss Maribeth and I have a little girl talk to catch up on. Yoo-hoo, Miss Maribeth. Gotcha a little something, something.
She will kill you.
Then she won't get this. Come on out, Miss Maribeth. Got a wicked surprise for you.
Aaron!
Oh, she'll want it. Somewhere out there.
I really wish you wouldn't do that.
I like to sing.
I know, but please don't sing that song. Where are your shoes?
Somewhere out there.
Where?
In the car, I think.
Jesus Christmas, Aaron! You drove?
Oh gosh, would have taken me too long to walk. And I had to get over here and give Maribeth this.
Where'd you get this note?
At the bar. He called looking for his last check. Over a year later, and out of nowhere, calls looking for money, cheap bastard.
Did you call him?
Why?
Well, I thought you loved him.
Oh, wrong place, wrong time, wrong brother.
I don't want his number.
I didn't bring it for you. I brought this little note with Charlie's number for your mother.
Why?
Why not?
You talked to Charlie?
Maybe. Oh God. Is he still doing this candle crap? He almost burned the house down one night. Did he tell you? Probably not. Curtains by the window. Whoosh! That was a crazy night.
Give me that note.
You're welcome.
Where is he?
Who knows? Who cares? Oh, my brick. I love my brick.
I'm gonna paint over 'em all. You just wait.
No, you can't do that. Randall, don't let her.
She won't.
The hell I won't. Looks like goddamn
Oh,
graffiti.
please don't let her do it.
Won't need the ladder neither.
She won't.
Slap some paint on it.
Promise.
Be done with it once and for all.
Yes, I promise.
Thank you. I'm sleepy.
You gotta go home.
Oh, tuck me in.
I'm gonna take you home.
No turtles tonight?
Yes, so let's get going. It'll be high tide soon, and I want to hit the beaches.
Night, night. I remember the way to your room, Randall, but just a quick little cat nap. Oh, then I'll drive on back to Brewster. Good as new. Good as new.
Aaron! Aaron! Ugh.
Charlie? Charlie, it's me. It's your mother. Where on earth? Arizona? God forbid. What in the hell could there be in Arizona that... Yes, he was. Who? Yeah. Truck stop Annie here too. She's not a pretty drunk. You watch your mouth. What? No, I told you he ain't here. Where the hell do you think? The goddamn turtles. Yes, Charles Randall Cook, you promised me. You swore to me. How dare you? You promised, crossed your heart, hoped to die.
She's passed out. I don't want to deal with her tonight. I gotta get going. Have you seen my keys?
Kitchen.
I'll be back. I won't be out too late. That guy Taylor's coming tomorrow from California I told you about. I figured we can put him in Dublin or London till he finds a place. Shouldn't take him too long. It is the off season. Did you call him?
Oh, wrong number.
Who the heck?
You should get going. I'll get it. Hello? Hello?
Who is it?
No one there. Go. It's getting late. Go rescue you a turtle or two. Go on. Don't. Randall Charles Cook. What did I say?
Who is this? Who? Charlie? Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I heard you. Stop calling. She needs to go to bed and Yeah. Listen, I gotta go. Look, it's almost... Yeah, I'm still... Because it's for Dad. What? Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, I'll ask her. Yeah, don't bother.
Did he apologize for what he did to you? Huh? Did he beg you to forgive him for what he did to your marriage?
Where was he?
Arizona, he said. Tucson, I think he said. He was mumbling like he always does.
Where was he?
I told you. Tucson, I think.
No, not now. Where was Charlie the day Dad died?
What in the hell does that...
No, where was Charlie the day Dad died?
What does that have to...
He told me to ask you.
I don't remember.
Do not lie to me.
That was over 30 years ago.
Where was he?
We thought he ran away when he heard about your dad, remember?
That's what you told me.
It's what happened.
No, it's not.
Yes, it...
No,
Don't you...
Don't you lie to me. Where was Charlie the day Dad died? Where was he?
We thought he ran away. He was always pulling shit like that. You both were.
A 9-year-old doesn't run away unless he has a reason.
You gotta get your phone fixed in case you find some...
Where was Charlie?
He promised.
Promised what?
He promised he wouldn't tell.
Did you make him promise?
He swore, cross his heart, hope to die, stick a needle in his eye.
Why?
Our little secret, me and Charlie. He was so brave, my little man.
What did you tell him?
He promised he wouldn't tell a soul, 'cause if he did, they'd take him away.
Why?
I don't want to go.
Why would they take him away?
Please don't make me.
Where was Charlie the day Dad died?
The boat.
What about the boat?
Charlie, he was on the boat.
Which boat?
What did Charlie tell you?
Which boat was he on, Mother?
He was on the boat with your father.
So why did Charlie have to lie?
Kids always getting into trouble.
Why did you tell him to lie?
He snuck on. He'd on the boat. It's what kids do.
What did Charlie see?
He shouldn't have been there.
Why not?
He shouldn't have been there.
But he was.
Shouldn't have been. He should not have been there. He should not have seen it.
What did he see?
Too much.
What?
Everything. He saw everything. The little shit saw everything.
So Charlie saw Dad go over?
Yes.
Charlie saw him jump over the side,
Yes.
rescuing a turtle.
Your mother is a cripple.
That's what you told us.
A cripple and no one cares.
A turtle in his fishing nets.
No one will listen to me.
I'm listening. So tell me, Maribeth.
He couldn't tell anyone.
Why not? Why not?
Because your father was not rescuing a turtle. It was the middle of March. There was no fucking turtle. Your brother saw it all. He wasn't supposed to be there. Now he's a cripple like me, on the inside, just like his mother, a cripple.
What did Charlie see?
He saw your father tie the cinder block to his ankle. He saw him toss it over. He saw it all. He fucking saw it all. Charlie shouldn't have seen it. I made him promise not to tell anyone. Promise not to tell you. If he told anyone, then we wouldn't get the money.
Money?
The insurance. The goddamn life insurance. If Charlie told what he saw, we wouldn't get the insurance money.
What'd you do with it?
I used the money to save these cottages, to protect a future for you two boys. We were gonna lose them. We were gonna lose everything.
Oh, not the money. Where is it?
Randall, honey.
Where's the note?
What note?
I will tear this goddamn place apart.
You watch your mouth, mister.
I swear to God, Mother.
What note? There wasn't a note.
Dad didn't leave a suicide note.
No. Are you kidding me? The man was a fucking functional illiterate.
And how'd you know?
They found his boat.
How did you know?
The Coast Guard. They found the boat.
Did you know he was going to do it?
How could I know?
Holy shit.
It was such a mess. The whole thing. Compliments of Randy Cook. A fucking mess.
So you knew?
We were broke. We were so broke. My parents had cut us off. We were gonna lose the cottages. They were gonna take you boys away.
You let him do it? You let him?
He was talking about all kinds of crazy shit. I told him he had to fix this fucking mess.
You told our father. You told him.
I didn't think the dumb fuck would actually do it.
But you told him to do it?
Who does shit like that? Who is that stupid?
You told our father to kill himself and then told Charlie to lie about it.
I didn't know what else to do.
No wonder Charlie ran off. Charlie hated living by the water. Now I know why. You told our father to kill himself. You knew about it, and lied to us. Our entire lives. No wonder Charlie finally took off.
Charlie is a loser. But you're my little miracle.
Stop.
You almost died the day you were born.
Stop it.
It's true. Charlie's a liar. A liar and a cheat. You know it.
No. You're the liar. You lied about Dad, you lied to Charlie, and you lied to me.
I was trying to protect you and your brother.
From what?
The truth.
And who was there to protect us?
From what?
From you.
I'm your mother.
What a fucking idiot. You let me miss my dad. I thought he was a hero. He was a stupid coward who killed himself, and you were the stupid coward who let him.
I didn't let him.
No, you told him to. So you let him. Fuck this. And fuck you, Maribeth.
Do not walk out of this house.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want. And you can sure as hell bet I'm going to Florida. I can't fucking get away from you fast enough.
He did it for you. We did it for both of you.
Why? Why?
Because we loved you.
If you really loved us, you wouldn't have let our father die.
Stop saying that. I didn't let him die.
No, you fucking killed him. And you know how you said I was a mistake? I ain't a mistake.
Of course not. You're my little miracle.
The only mistake? You're the only mistake. The wrong parent died that day. It should have been you. You should have done us all a favor instead of killing Dad. You should have had the balls to kill yourself. The wrong parent is dead. It should have been you.
My little miracle. You were my little miracle. A cripple, that's what I am, on the inside, but you were my little miracle. Randall! Randall! Randall!
Tune in next Tuesday for the exciting conclusion of Cold Stun, Episode 4, An Echo of Tomorrow.